Good morning, walkers, and welcome back to Catalina Island, California. This is the Catalina Island Yacht Club. We saw this from the other direction earlier, so we're going to start our second walk here in Catalina, and go back and see a little bit more of the town. We sort of walked along the waterfront and sort of the edge of the harbor in the earlier walk. Check that out if you're interested. And now we're going to do this. It is 8:45 a.m. in mid-March. It's a beautiful spring morning. Let me bring up the temperature. 57 degrees Fahrenheit. I believe that's 14 degrees Celsius. Mid-March, 8:45, all the good stuff. All right, my name is Henry. I will be your proxy walker today, your virtual travel guide. Although, as I always try to caveat, guide is a very loose term with me because, like you, I am discovering a new place. I've never been here before. Well, I was here yesterday. We arrived on the ferry, which is foot traffic only, and spent the night last night at a really nice, cute hotel. A lot of cute little hotels here on Catalina. This is the Tuna Club, which I'm very interested in because it's a historic fishing club, deep sea fishing. And I was told a long time ago by someone that they have done a fishing tournament using classic fishing equipment, reels, rods, lines, that sort of thing. And I think that's pretty cool. I have another channel where I do fly fishing videos. And this isn't necessarily fly fishing, but still pretty cool. Here's some public restrooms. I went through a lot of the details about Catalina and Avalon, which is the town we're in right now, in the previous video. So if you're interested in that, feel free to check those out. I won't be redundant as I take a couple photos for thumbnails. Look at all this lovely, lush greenery. A lot of golf courts we'll see today. Obviously on an island, you have to limit the amount of cars you can have. There's a 14-year wait list, apparently. Nice little beach here. To have a ICE vehicle out here, at least for private individuals. I see a utility truck, so that might be a different deal. It's part of LA County. Look at this. So there's a main primarily pedestrian area, and then offshooting, we'll go see some of these various streets. There's a dearth of street signs. Courtyard Garden Suites, that's where we stay. Are staying currently. Nice little whatever. The Naughty Fox is a lot of restaurants and bars down here, as well as a lot of stucco and tile walls, benches, fountains, that sort of thing. A lot of fun. This is, going off to the right, Whitley Avenue. I guess we're on Crescent Avenue. That's the Hotel Metropole, and then the Avalon Hotel up there. Let's go up there. That's kind of a neat little place. And what we'll do is, as best we can, we will sort of go up and down and serpentine our way back and forth to show you a little bit of the town. Now, I think the Hotel Metropole is a little higher end hotel, and I'm guessing the Hotel Avalon is as well, or the Avalon Hotel. Despite what I said about the limitation on cars, there sure seems to be a lot of them. Nevertheless, it's classic old porches and that sort of thing. I really love that. There's the Hotel Catalina. It's pretty cool too. This is the first time I've walked back off the waterfront. Look at this yellow house, that's pretty. Okay, so I keep hearing these. That's a bird that I have. This is Walden Apartments. Hi there. Yeah, it's pretty handy. I think that bird is an acorn woodpecker. I saw one in the earlier video. Got fairly close. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Whew. Definitely work your calves here. I'm hoping that this is a sidewalk, pedestrian area, but I fear it is not. It is not. Nice view though, right? This is a pedestrian area. So someone reminded me a year or two ago it would be nice to know the smells, what things smell like here, which is a really good point. Right now it smells like cooking fish, like grilled fish, like in a good way. Definitely had a, it's really humid here, as you would guess, on an island. And it's really pleasant. It's not hot humid, at least right now. Look at all these views. Here's some of these houses. I think most of these are private homes and hotels. So I really am curious about what day-to-day life here is like for permanent residents. If anybody knows of any channels or videos about that, I'd be curious to hear. Pass that along in the comments section. Did I tell you about how much I like your comments? I say it every time because I really do. I also want to thank our Patreon supporters. I get sometimes, good morning. Sometimes I get busy out walking and giving all this information and talking. I forget to thank you guys. You are incredibly appreciated. It's really helpful. Look at that dog. It's okay. I want to show you this building, then we'll go back to our right. But here's a Hermosa Hotel on the left. Patreon supporters. As much as the money, I appreciate the vote of confidence, the vote of support, and the reminder that these things are enjoyed and appreciated. I love knowing that these are more than just throwing videos out there. That's the Santa Catalina Island Company building. Really kind of a nice, pleasant deal. I don't know what they do, but we're gonna go this way. I think this on the right is the Catalina Museum for Art and History. So I try not to get squished. One of the things that we did not time well is on Wednesdays and Saturdays they have a ghost tour here. This must be it, an escape room and some other stuff. But we were hoping to hit that ghost tour. Those are always a little bit of fun, but we missed it, so we'll have to come back again. Casa Marquita Hotel, right there. Sorry, I gotta adjust the camera angle. Wow, an empty lot. Who'd have thought that would happen? Look at that pink, beautiful pink house next to the yellow one. That's the Hotel St. Laurent. Here's the Avalon Community Church. Really pretty. Just a lovely community. It's waking up now, the city. I was out, started the other walk at about 8 o'clock, and it was so quiet and peaceful. Now, stores are opening up. People are going out to their work and their jobs. A little more rumble and bumble. I'm a little surprised that the electric revolution hasn't made it out here as much. I would think that fuel costs would be exorbitant. And these golf carts, I guess you need a lot of torque, and maybe it's harder to get the range you need on them. But sorry about this camera angle. I'm trying to keep it. But you would think that there'd be more Teslas or more electric options out here. There are electric bikes for sure. Maybe the technology just isn't there yet. This is Vaughn's. We were on Beacon Street and we're gonna make a left. Vaughn's looks like a food market. And we're gonna go, this is, welcome to City Walks, where I don't really know where I'm going, but I'm making good time. I think this is Summer Avenue, or Sumner. My eyes won't read the text. But we'll head back down to the direction of the beach, see what we can see. See the, really, you guys working on the landscaping here, really well maintained. Really, it's for the number of visitors they get, it's surprisingly clean. Usually that leads to a lot of garbage and detritus, but man, they're on it. They're taking care of it. Morning.
Morning.
Look at this beautiful tree here. Looks like over here is a mini golf course. Lots of open air snack bars and walk-up windows and that sort of thing. Here's, I think I was mentioning the Hotel Atwater earlier. Here it is. That's pretty. It's the other side of that Catalina Island company. Really pretty nice. I think it's a higher end venue, beautifully done, appointed, I guess is the term. Got a sports bar, realtors. Abe's liquor store. There's a couple different liquor stores out here. Hi there. This is the Glenmore Plaza Hotel to the right. And kind of get a glimpse in there. Antonio's Pizza, I guess this is a second venue. There's one up on the waterfront as well. We ate there yesterday, food was fine. The view was spectacular. Sugar Beach. I love these little micro libraries. Definitely an air of marijuana smoke here as well. Definitely getting that vibe time to time, but I think that's a general California thing at this point. Sorry. Whoa. Missed them. There were a couple crows just above my head, like 3 feet away, quirking and quarreling. All right, so we're gonna, oh, here comes Traveling Mel and Anders. Whew, that is strong here. Hey, look everybody, it's Traveling Mel.
Hey, look everybody, it's City Walker.
They just went on a big, long, well, probably not long enough for Anders, but a hike this morning. Left at 7, so 2.5 hours. I think they said it was going to be about 4 miles, which is probably a fair amount of steep up and down. Coming up on Catalina Avenue, we're going to make a right on that. So if you're interested in going out on the pier and seeing some of this other waterfront area, go see that earlier video that I filmed. Latitude 33 is a kind of a beach outdoor shop. Coming up on Coyote Joe's. The Marlin Club. Looks like a cool bar. Well, looks like a bar.
Later, kid. Have a good day.
He just left and went right to the truck and everything, and his friends following him, and they're going out there, and I'm standing there, and I looked at him, and he was
This is Original Jack's. Whew. I do believe that might be a fish truck. The Lobster Trap. It's a restaurant. We thought about eating there yesterday, but ended up at a company called NDMK, which is sort of a phonetic spelling of endemic. It's a surf and fishing company. But we had some good fish sandwiches, fish tacos, that sort of thing. I don't know what street this is. 3rd Street. So I'll give you a quick look down there. It's kind of a nice little mural. It's probably not going to go up to see the top of that hill. It's quite steep here. But we are going to continue along, I think it's Catalina Ave is what I said. This is the Garibaldi Bus Stop. From what I understand, it's $2. Take you up to, I think is the Wrigley House and Botanical Gardens, which has an $8 entry fee. Catalina Island Real Estate. Love these big giant trees here. Look at that. They look kind of like sycamores, but I think they might be eucalyptus. I wonder how troublesome these crows and ravens are. You see them up in this tree and on this balcony. And by troublesome, I mean they're pursuing their own agenda, regardless of what humans want. They're such intelligent birds, from what I understand. I know in Yellowstone the ravens will open up the seats and boxes on the snow machines to try and get to any food that might be inside. The old Turner Inn on our left here. This is the backside of that market. We'll go down another block. These are pretty houses. crossing Beacon Street up ahead. Look at these well manicured trees. So I think we were about halfway up there. There's that pink hotel we saw earlier, St. Laurent, I think. Morning. Always a little surprised more people don't object. I think people are polite and understanding, but I do get a lot of side glances of what is going on there. I don't like to exploit other people, but at the same time, in a public space, there's a certain expectation of non-privacy. I think that's one of the reasons I don't get more upset about the music that gets pushed out. I think that really brilliant stuff is Bougainvillea, but I'm not sure. You know, there is a public space for public use, and I guess sometimes that public use imposes on other people's uses. That's just part of the compromise we all make, and I have to remember that as well when I get up on my high horse. Love these old wooden buildings for some reason. Maybe it's because I grew up on the East Coast. The stucco is cool, but you know, there's something about these that say they're old and have been here for a long time. This is the Singing Waters Christian Center. Oh, the smell of these flowers is pretty nice too. I just got a big whiff of that. Really nice. Oh, look at this. Oh, I think it's a lemon tree. I think this might be Fremont Street. I didn't catch the sign. We're gonna go down a block. Tremont, Tremont, and then we're going to go on to Descansos Avenue. I'm seeing a lot of Descanso. There's a Descanso Beach Club earlier in that other video. I think there was a Descanso, we have a painting of a Descanso cruiser, which sort of from the 1920s or something. So I don't know what the origin of that name is. If I remember, which is unlikely. I'll put a link to any information I can find. There's a kitty cat. If I don't remember, which is likely, please remind me in the comments section below. I do read all the comments and I'll see it. And I'll do the research and put it up in the description. Kitty, kitty. So I love me some kitty cats, but in an island, they can also wreak havoc with wildlife, especially in an island setting. And that's not judging this cat here. Looks like a little sweet little guy. But it is something to be aware of. I think they kill something like, in the US, 30 million birds a year. This is a quiet little street compared to the others. Love all the colors on the houses though. You know, they have essentially 8 inches of yard space, but a lot of the folks have really decorated well, made it look nice, added some plant life. That always makes a big difference. Coming up on Beacon Street again. I think we're going to make a right on Beacon Street. Let's see where that takes us. Ooh, coming up on Clarissa Avenue. Let's check out the alleys. Interesting. Always interesting to see an alley, the part that people don't primp up and take care of if they are going to. Gives a little bit of a feel for a place, a little more honest feel. All right, so Clarissa Avenue to the right continues on, kind of where we were up there to Tremont. And we're gonna, this is a Buffalo Cottage, I guess that's a VRBO. And we're gonna continue on over here. I've seen a lot, so look at here. This is AstroTurf or false fake grass. See it there. I see it across the way. I believe that's fake over there. And I think it's come a long way. It actually looks kind of nice. And it kind of works here in a place where you probably have a lawn all year long. You can't really tell. Oh, I was going to point out the submarine earlier, and I forgot. Anyway, we'll see if we see it out there. But, you know, you don't have to water it. If an animal does its business on there, you just hose it off. And it's just a lot lower maintenance if you want to have that green space. I love these succulent gardens though. They just thrive here, or they seem to. Okay, so coming down the road, not this truck, but further along, is it'll pass us, I hope, a vehicle, a truck with a bunch of people, kind of like a safari vehicle. Look at these flowers over here. So distractible. Hopefully they'll get straight. Yeah. So we'll see them, and that's one of the vehicles that you go, that is an eco tour, kind of like a safari to the interior that the Conservancy runs. I believe they're $85 a person. Oh, there's some happy dogs. I gotta wonder where there's a golf course here, but that guy had golf clubs on the back of his car. Anyway, that'll take you in. Maybe you'll see bison, maybe you'll see foxes. All the fun stuff. But when you're a family of 4, that adds up quickly. Got a massage and spa here. Real estate across the way. Yamaha. Oh, here's NDMK where we ate. Mia Casita Mexican food. Looks like a pretty cool place. Crossover. A better view. Here's another one of these rigs. Nobody in that one. Suspect a lot of that price goes to fuel. donut shop on our right. The steamer trunk. People arriving. I think they're renting their carts up here at Golf Cart Rentals and Tours. And then here is the building for the Conservancy, as well as some other things.
Oh, look at these. Yeah. Look at that one. I mean, ours doesn't have one, but.
All right. And a nice little playground up here too. All right, so here's some more of those safari type vehicles. Kind of neat. This is a city park over here on the right. Some playground equipment. Oh, you can smell the plants in this shadowy area. It's nice. This is Lower Terrace Road. Here's that lookout cottage or something like that. Kind of a neat Victorian style. I love that upper round turret porch. A lot of adjectives there to describe that, but so it goes. And I believe these steps lead all the way up to the top to a place we're not going today. Sorry, but we are going to check out all these houses, right? Some more steps that go all the way to the top. And we're not going there either. I kind of wonder how far down this goes. Hi there. We'll see where this road goes. We'll get something. See, there's this playground down here. Several playgrounds down here near the ferry terminal. There's all, of course, beaches and stuff. Check those things out in that other walk. Some somewhat crazy power line cable action here. Some views. You can see the casino in the background, the yacht club where we started the walk earlier. The casino is a big round building. We walked around that in the other walk. Just a beautiful little urban center tucked in here. Cityscape, and here perhaps is the end of our line. Looks like they're doing some work there. But it's a good spot to wrap this up. Thank you again for joining us today. Leave us a comment. I do love the comments. Like, subscribe, share with your friends if you haven't done that. If they're getting fit and exercising and need a little bit of a distraction from that grind, please tell us, share this with them. Anyway, thanks for joining us, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're finding these enjoyable, helpful, and a little bright spot on your day. We will see you again soon. Not sure from where, probably somewhere in California. No guarantees. But until then, of course, keep on stepping.